when you got out of the house?
Oh my gosh, the duvet situation.
Okay.
For me, that was the most shocking thing.
We have the amazing Khafi.
Hi!
I'm so excited that you're here.
Oh, thank you.
I've been waiting to meet you, but not this soon. But I'm so excited to meet you.
Thank you.
How's everything going?
Gosh, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm loving it. Like, it's very surreal coming out. Obviously, I've been in isolation outside of the world for 2.5 months. And coming out, it's just like, wow, oh my gosh, human beings. Ah! But I'm loving it. I'm so happy. All of the people who supported me, I'm so grateful. And I don't see exiting as a negative at all. I don't see it. Like, I know my people were there for me. Like, they died. I'm just ready for what life has to bring now. I feel like a lot of people are sad when they leave and, oh my gosh, I left. But I'm like, listen, my new life starts now. Like, you know, I had the thing, all I do is win, no matter what. And I
love that
believe
energy.
now is the time to continue winning, you know.
That's absolutely amazing. You have such a great personality. Getting into the house, did you feel like that was going to be a plus for you? Was that intentional or was that just you?
It was just me. And actually, when I first got into the house, I was really like overwhelmed by all the other people. So I feel like the first week I was quite quiet. I felt like a lot of people were trying to say, I'd be this person, or I'm this, or I'm that. And I'm like, I can't compete. Like, I really can't compete. And even just things like, you know, like normal networking events, I'm normally not good at that. Like, I don't like going to an event and proving to somebody why you're worthy of being spoken to.
I'm the same way.
I can't do it. So when I got to the house and I felt like everybody was trying to show, I am this, I am that, I just stepped back and I was like, when they finish, I will then be here. You know?
Speaking about your sweet personality, because you have this, you know, sweet girl next door, nice, kind. But then, some weeks into you being in the house, we saw an absolutely shocking publication. You know, publications from the UK saying that Khafi, a police officer, happened to leave her duty post without, you know, proper permission to actually be a part of this reality TV show. And I'm just like, okay, you know, is she being rebellious? So what do you have to say about that? What exactly happened?
Yeah, so I followed due process. I followed it to the T. If you saw me in the house, everything was, what's the rule for this? What's the rule? Like, give me rules and I follow them. Do you know what I mean? So I followed all of the due process that I needed to for work. They did raise their concerns when I said it was Bbnaija'S. And then, you know, when I came to Nigeria, I thought it was for the next stage. Like, they didn't actually tell me I was in. So then when I got here, I didn't know. And because I hadn't watched the show beforehand, I didn't know how all of this stuff works. I was just following exactly what they said, that, you know, this is the next stage. If you get past this, then you'll be in the house. So I just came, and then when I got here, everything happened so fast. I was left without any communication, no phone, no anything. But regarding work, I definitely followed due procedure, and at the moment I still haven't looked at anything regarding that. So I'm bracing myself. I just want to get through this week, and then I will deal with all of that.
But you must have heard some things.
No, I didn't.
No.
In the house, you mean?
No, when you got out. When you get out, I'm sure you're being thrown with several information.
Oh, yes, definitely. People have said, oh my gosh, there was a whole saga, like a whole crazy thing. And I was just like, really? Are you sure? Like, what? Like, I still don't think I've really got it. Like, I don't think it's really sunk in. And that's why I feel like I just need to get through this week, and then I will sit down and really digest everything that has happened.
So speaking about digesting everything that has happened so far, what is the most shocking, from things that you've heard, what is the most shocking thing that you heard about yourself when you got out of the house?
Oh my gosh, the duvet situation.
Okay.
For me, that was the most shocking thing. And still now, it still pains me, because I'm like, I really am somebody who advocates for like celibacy, and I'm someone who really believes in it. Like, I'm not saying, you know, I'm a saint, I'm a, you know, virgin or anything like that, but when I became celibate, I made that decision for a reason. And so when I came out and I saw all of this, Khafi this, Khafi that, it really shocked me. I don't know, I just hope that I can move on and just actually live the life that I've now been given, and actually make an impact in a positive way in society. Like, I don't want to, I felt like it was weird, because I felt like, oh my gosh, do I need to prove myself? And at the moment, like I said, I still haven't watched anything. I still haven't seen anything. But I know that nothing happened under the sheets. Like, and I just, if I had my time again, I wish I would have just not been under the sheets at all. Like, even if I was going to be kissing Gdoni, doing whatever, I would have just not been under a sheet, so that there was no room for any questions. Do you know what I mean? I feel like, being under the sheets did give room for those questions to arise. And so if I had my time again, I would not.
I mean, and being inside the house is totally different because perspective also plays a role in this, because what people saw outside was totally different. What you were thinking, you didn't assume that this is what people were going to be thinking or insinuating outside of the house.
I respect myself. I respect my faith as well. I respect my job as well. Like, if I had any idea it would have been blown like that, I would have even taken my bed and slept in the lounge. Do you know what I mean? I would have slept in the lounge by myself if I knew any of this was going to happen. So
speaking about Gdoni, you know, just watching both of you was just so sweet. Aww. You just seem very sweet and very organic. What would you say drew you to Gedoni? Because I know you guys started getting close very early into the show. So what would you say drew you to him?
I think the it moment for me was when we were both saved from eviction. Like, before them, he was trying to, you know, talk to me and things like that, but I was still very much like, boys, stay away, stay away, like, you know, no boys, no boys. But then when we went through what I felt was probably one of my most traumatic experiences in the house, because it's like I just got into the house and I could almost leave tonight, like after just 1 week. And then when we were saved together and we survived that together, it just really bonded us very, very closely. And it was like he was my person in the house. Like, for me, there was no question. It's like, he is my guy, he's my person in the house. And he was that for me. He definitely was that for me in the house.
So would you say that you didn't get into the house with the mindset of, I'm gonna fall in love?
Hell no. Hell no. For me, in fact, I was very much the opposite. I was very much like, I will do all I can to resist any kind of temptation like that, to even fall for a guy. And when I saw all the guys come out on the opening night, I was just like, oh, all of these fine boys. Like, normally I don't even go for fine boys. I don't like guys who I think are full of themselves or think, oh, look at me, I'm so cute or so handsome. I don't go for that. So when I saw all of them, I was like, okay, it won't be an issue. Do you know what I mean? But Gdoni's personality is very warming and very, very gentle, and I know I'm very like out there, like that's me, but his energy would just center me and just calm me. So it wasn't intentional at all. I would be the last person that would think that I would get into a relationship into the house. But when I was trying to fight it, I just thought, actually, you know, this is life. But actually, why don't I allow myself to experience this, you know? And even, you know, when I've come out and a lot of people have been saying different things, but I'm like, I will never regret loving somebody. I will never regret, you know, spending time loving somebody. Like, that's something I will never regret.
That is so sweet.
Never.
I love so much, so I can listen to you all day. I had Gedoni sit here as well.
Really?
We had a conversation, and he said to me, he was like, Khafi spoke all my love languages.
Wow.
What are your thoughts about that?
That's
what do you
sweet.
have to say about that?
That's really sweet. And I'm very into love languages, and it's, I don't know, that's really sweet.
That's so cute. All right, back to the house. You won a car.
Yes,
congratulations.
Thank you.
You won some money and a television, I do believe. So if you had a chance to actually pick between, you know, either winning these things that you won in the house or having to stay longer without having any of these things, stay longer to the end, even if you didn't know if you're going to win the final money, what would you choose?
I would definitely pick the way it's happened. I would pick this 100%. Even being out right now, I feel like it was the way it was meant to happen. Like, you know, this week there's no eviction. There's, you know, I have 2 weeks to myself to kind of get my head around everything. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like I was really blessed to be able to win everything I won whilst I was in the house. Obviously, having a shot at the 60 million would have been amazing, but I really loved the way it happened. And for me, the gifts and the prizes that we won were all very meaningful. Like, even especially the Airtel one, the Airtel Touching Lives, the fact that the money we got goes to a hospital and we go and present, you know, the different equipment for the hospital. For me, that's like my most major one. Like, that's what I love, and I cannot wait to go to the hospitals. I cannot wait to deliver the stuff. So yeah, I think the way it happened was really cool. And actually thinking about it, you know, being there till the final day, I'm sure would be amazing. But I feel like God took me out at the right time, because already I felt myself allowing certain things affect me in the house. Things that I would normally brush over.
Would you like to share one of those things?
So like the whole situation with fraud in our team, like normally I'm Fraud's my person, like I really like Fraud, but it's just And everybody would always say, fraud is this, fraud is that. And I would always just be really calm with him.
Yeah.
But then we started butting heads a lot more. And he, you know, attributed it to, when Gdoni left. And I was like, what do you mean? It's got nothing to do with that. But it's like, it's almost, you know, like the Jessie J song, like, don't lose who you are.
Yeah.
Like, I really felt like, if I was in there longer, it would have been harder to not react to certain things. Like, and I tried my best, I felt like. But the thing is, then that whole narrative came of people saying, oh, but you're the nice girl and then you're being angry. And I'm like, hello, I've got emotions.
Exactly.
And you don't see what I don't react to. So when now I have had to react to something, and you're saying, oh, look, Khafi's being like this. She was forming good girl. Now she's trying to be a bad girl. I'm like, listen, I have emotions. I have feelings too. So when they came out, I'm a human. I'm allowed to express anger or disappointment sometimes as well. So yeah.
Talk to us quickly about your friendship with Tacha.
Oh, Tacha's cool. It's so funny. I'm getting a lot of questions about Tacha, and she's just really cool. You know, from the first week, we were in the same bedroom together. I noticed that I think everybody else knew who she was, and I didn't know anything about her. Like, I didn't know anything about her social media presence, what she did on social media, but I did notice everybody else kind of like keeping their distance, and that intrigued me more. I was like, oh, what's going on? And I'm somebody who, if I see somebody on their own, I will want to go and talk to them. So, do you know what I mean? Like, for me, I just saw that, and she also connected with me. I'm sure if she didn't want to connect with me, you know, Tacha's very good at blocking people out if she wants to.
Yeah.
So there was just a connection there, and she's my girl. Like, I think she's cool.
Okay, so who do you think is going to win, or at least who do you think would be the last three standing?
Tacha, Mike, and Mashallah. Like, Fraud's close as well. But I just feel like Big Brother has something up his sleeves. I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as we think. Like,
okay, so before we get into what the future holds for you, because we want to know what you're working on, what we should be expecting, I want to play a quick game now. Don't worry. With this game, it's just a true or false game. I'm just going to ask you a bunch of things. So tell me true, tell me false. Okay. Let the world know exactly what happened. Khafi is easily swayed.
I would say no, but I do seek opinions of others.
Khafi was crazy to have left her job in the UK.
False. I knew exactly, you know, what I was doing.
Khafi loves Gedoni more than he loves her.
False as well, but I just think we definitely express love differently.
Khafi had intercourse or
false.
sex in the house.
False, man. False. For goodness sake.
False. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, so what should we expect from you? What does tomorrow hold for Khafi?
Wow, tomorrow holds a lot. I want to thank everybody who has supported me, because honestly, the support I've received is absolutely crazy, and I felt like me leaving the house didn't mean I wasn't a winner. You know, I felt like that's why I was so happy when I was like, thank you everybody, thank you. Like, I don't feel like a loser at all. I feel like I'm definitely a winner. I want to continue winning. I want to continue doing lots of different things. I've got a YouTube channel, putting out my vlogs, making lots of different things. I want to present, host, act. Like, there's so much, and I feel like I've got a lot of talents that I let lie dormant for a long time, and I feel like God's given me the opportunity to share them now, and I'm not going to hold back. I'm like,
fantastic.
World, look out.
I love it. So this is coming from Amaka on Twitter saying, my question to Khafi, you don't take alcohol. That I know. I want to ask where your energy comes from, because you're a hyperactive human and I love you.
Oh, thank you, Amaka. My energy, it just comes from within. I've always been like this. I remember, you know, even growing up, my mom would be like, Khafi, calm down. But it's just like this, and I love having energy towards life, you know. And you guys would have seen in the house, some days I was, you know, grumpy and things like that. I'm not perfect, but I just think this is a much positive way to go through life, and I don't know where the energy comes from. I'm just like, God, I woke up like this.
I love it. All right, Khafi, thank you so much. You have such a great energy. I love being around you.
Thanks
you're
so
absolutely amazing, a ball of sunshine. You're talented, and I mean, based on the different presentations that you guys gave, you are extremely talented, and I wish you the very best.
Thank